Alright, thanks for coming back. It's been soaking wet over here. I haven't had a chance to get out back and do a bunch of work on that kiln, so it's kind of at a standstill. Everything's soaking muddy, wet back there. So I'm going to do a video here and show you how I organize my garage. And the idea is out there. You can find this idea all over the place, but I'm going to show you how I built mine for free. I mean, minus some more glue and a little box of some 2-inch screws. So I'll show you what. That's what we're going to be building. Now I'm just going to build a short little small section because obviously I have mine done. There's going to come a day. I built this out of pallets, so it was basically free. A little bit of labor to break the pallet down, and then I got some totes in the house for Christmas, but every tote was numbered 1, 2, 3, and 6, 5, 4, obviously, so on and so forth. And there's 15 totes. And then obviously I have a manifest with every tote number and what's inside each tote. And so this way, if I need to get tote 7, all I have to do is move these 2 totes out of the way and I can get to tote 7. You could, if you have a bigger garage, you could go longer. But the issue I have is this, obviously, so I can't go really much further out on this row. I could take these out a little bit more, maybe one more tote, but I one day want to do them on this side as well, so that way I can have 30 totes. Anyways, well, let's get going on it. I think that's about all I got to say. I'll just show you how I made this. So I got all my pieces cut. The biggest piece is going to be your top rail, or the piece that's going to screw to the roof of your garage or wherever you're mounting the tracks. I said these are pallet slats. You can see these pallets were just cut. There's even still nails in here. I just pulled the nails out that I was going to have to cut it on my table saw. And this is the bottom. This is where the lip of the tote is going to sit. Totes are all different sizes, so I would suggest make sure, like these totes I got, the ones I showed you, you can get them at Walmart. They're like $4.50 each. They're really not that expensive, and they're all matched, and they all have the same identical dimensions. Because that's the thing, like if you start mixing and matching totes, it won't be as efficient, because not every tote is the same size. And what you need to do is you need to measure the lip from that, from the side to there. Okay, and mine is about 1 inch roughly, and you want to go in just a little tiny bit more. You want it to actually snug in on the tote, as opposed to just loosely holding it by these lips. You want it to actually, so like example, this is 17 3/8 across the top. Okay, to the inside is right about 16. The inside's right about 16. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make these 15 inches apart. That way you have a 1/2 inch on each side that kind of squishes it in there. It's a little difficult getting them out, but believe me, you don't want these things to start dropping from the heavens on your ass. Pardon my French. So get them up there snug. And you want to secure them perpendicular to your ceiling joists or your rafters. It's just going to be secure, I think. I mean, I'm no engineer. That's how I put mine up. My ceiling joists run this way, and my totes are going this way. And then I started screwing these tracks in every 16 inches. Pre-drill on these pallet slats because they split. All right, I'm gonna get this cleaned up, and I'm gonna get the materials. And all right, so I've just put the pieces together dry. This piece is to bottom. It's approximately 3 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, in my opinion. I didn't do mine exact. Matter of fact, because I did it with pallet wood, I pieced mine together. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like pieces that are 16 inches. The only thing I would say is make sure that if you are going to do it in little small pieces like I did, what you want to do is make sure these are secure on both ends to joists. Okay, don't have any of this. Like if this is your ceiling joist, you don't want it like ending out here on drywall. Okay, you want it to be secure on both ends to the ceiling joist. Okay, so I'm just going to fit it together. You can mark centers if you want to. I'm just going to eyeball it because it's my video and it's going to be good enough. Then I'm going to clamp it. Okay, looks pretty good. Obviously it's inverted right now. The bottom will be the top, but it's more stable that way. You can take your drill bit, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick one screw in right now to take the place of this clamp so that I can take this off and pre-drill this side. Come on, you can do it. Look at that. That looks about good there. Oops. Helps have a drill bit on there. Okay. If I was doing a lot of these, like when I did this, I actually laid them all out and I glued this to here, flipped it, screwed it down, did this, and I did every one at the same time like an assembly line style. I didn't advance past this step until all of them were done. And to do the 5 rows of totes that I have, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks. Okay, so I got them pre-drilled. I'm going to dump some glue on here. Maybe. Not much in here. Gotta be kidding me. Guess there is some. My tip must just be a little clogged up. It's old. I've had it for a while. Whoops. one side done. The old trusty clamp. You know, this time, start my screws real quick. The more the merrier. Oh, I got glue on my finger. And it's that simple. And let me tell you, some of my totes, I know you're getting collectors out there, but I scored on a bunch of those Avon decanters. They're aftershaves and stuff like that. And I bought, I mean, loads. I'm like 5 of these totes are just those, so they're heavy. And nah, I mean, this is strong. You make one of these, like, what was my tote? It was they're about 22 inches in length. To do 3 totes long, you'll need to go approximately 7 feet-ish, somewhere around 7 feet for each track. So you buy, or you get, like I did, and use pallet slats. Just like I said, when you get to the last one, or just make sure that the end of each track is on a joist or a stud. You do not want to have ceiling joists like this, ceiling joists like this. You don't want to have it like that. Okay, make it long enough to hit that next joist, or shorten it to 16 and just go one joist at a time. because you can hit them on center if you just screw in like this. That's what I did. But that's it. This thing right here, with maybe 2 or 3 hours worth of time breaking down free pallets. If you want to know where to get free pallets, check wholesalers, check wholesale tire shops, check places like Lumber Liquidators. You can get them all over the place for free. So, what's up, dude? Alright, so yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. You can stick this on your router table. You can sand it. I didn't sand mine. I didn't route the edges. I didn't do anything. Actually, I wouldn't route this lip, to be honest. This top lip where the actual lip of the tote is going to sit, you want to probably leave that flat. But you could sand it, you know, make it nice and pretty, route the bottom, route the top, whatever. But then you just screw this sucker up. I just came in like this. I just came in like this with screws because the joist runs this way. If you put it like this, it's going to be a lot harder to install them. That's why I was saying make it perpendicular to your joists or your rafters or your studs or whatever you call them. You know, I think that's about it. If you do this, and then when you're going through all your stuff and you're packing your totes, make sure they close all the way and the lid locks on. And number each tote and make a little manifest. And I tell you, when you need something, it's going to be easy to find. Maybe put it into Excel or your words or a spreadsheet on your computer and alphabetize it. So when you're looking for something, you just hop on your computer and there it is, tote 8. Or you put numbers, or I mean letters, whatever floats your boat. But that's what I got for you today. So if you liked it, like it, and thumb it up anyway because it helps me out. Helps people see this video. What's up, dude?
Nothing. Just taking out the trash.
Okay, I'm doing a video, bud. Okay, well, anyways, hit that like button, hit that share if you know someone who might benefit from this, and hit the subscribe button. And hope you guys have a great day.